Today I'm showing you exactly how to get an F3 screen like the one in Minecraft Java Edition on Bedrock. So to get it, you want to go ahead and download Flarial Client. This is going to be linked right down in the description below. You want to go over to their official website, flarial.xyz. Once you're here, you can simply click on this red download button and your download will start automatically. Now, as you can see in my downloads, I've got the Flarial launcher right over here, and to use this we can simply double click on it, and just like that we have the launcher. It'll automatically work for whatever Minecraft version you're on. In my case, I'm on 1.21.100, which is the current latest version. In the settings area, you can customize a bunch of things, and under this client area, you want to make sure that the beta DLL has been switched on. This is because the beta DLL often gets updated earlier, and this contains a really nice version of the F3. For the rest, you can look through these settings if you'd like, but I can just press on this red launch button over here, and that is automatically going to launch your Minecraft Bedrock installation with Flarial Client injected into it. As you can see, we get this notification right over here. If you get that as well, that means everything worked. So here I've just loaded into a random Minecraft world. I'm in creative, but this will also work for survival, and don't worry, it won't turn off achievements. So to use Flarial, you can press on the K button on your keyboard, and that is going to open up their Clicked UI area right over here. This is going to contain all of the utilities that Flarial Client has to offer. Flarial Client is a legit client for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which means that it only contains gameplay enhancing utilities and such. So Flarial Client is really great if you just want to maximize the experience on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. You'll notice that enabled right over here already, I have got the Java debug menu. If you can't find it, you can of course always use the search option right up there. But we can press on this cog over here and we can find an entire customization menu for this, which I'll show you guys a little bit more about in a few seconds. But if you have this module enabled, just like I have it right over here as well, you can simply press on F3 and bam! Just like that, we have got an F3 screen in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, which is pretty sick. As you can see, you've got the XYZ cursor. I'm sure there's a whole fancy name for it, which I don't know. Looking at blocks is going to give you a bunch of data tags for those blocks, some more information, as you can see, just like it does in Java Edition. Incredibly cool, very well made, and that's the F3 menu. Now, you might have seen a recent update in Minecraft Java Edition that allowed users to customize the contents of the F3 menu. And of course, we have got that here in Java Edition as well. For the debug menu, if you head into the settings right over here, you can scroll down until you find the module settings, which is where you can customize a few things. Starting here, you can choose to, well, kind of enhance the performance. As you can see, I've got a 69X Intel 9 with a solid 420 cores. You can choose to show the debug crosshair in F5. You can choose to show the graph, which is this thing right over here, and you can customize it too, which actually happens in real time, which, I mean, that's very cool. You can even type in numbers, which my autism greatly appreciates. Anyways, moving on from there, it might not look like there's a lot more customization, but there actually is. This enable all text module right over here basically means that all possible text on the F3 menu is going to be enabled. Disabling this allows you to customize each of the blocks of text, basically. So you can choose to not show your FPS, to take away a bunch of things if you like. There we go. And of course, enable them all as well. I recommend just reading through these, checking out which ones you want to enable, or just keeping them all enabled, of course. Now, of course, we press on F3 to open and close this menu. However, if you don't want to do that, then you can of course head into the customization settings here and change the keybind for it. Together with that, there's a bunch of other options. You can customize backgrounds, shadows, as well as the scale if it's too small or too big. And for the rest, you can even customize the entire color scheme. Anyways, with that all being said, this is not like barely 1% of what Flarial Client offers. Just scroll through all of these utilities right over here. There is so much that you can do with this client, including zoom, just like on Java Edition Optifine, which apart from the F3 menu is also one of my favorite options that Flarial Client offers. And as I said, there's really just a lot more, so I have a full in-depth usage tutorial on Flarial Client, and I'm going to be linking that right down in the description below. Anyways, for right now, thank you ever so much for watching. If this tutorial did help you out, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, I definitely hope to see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.